Alright YouTube, so welcome to Story Time with David. Now, the point of this video, before we get into the story that I'm going to tell, is that I want to make an unlisted video to see who on my channel, who my subscribers are that have the notifications on. Because if I make an unlisted video, you'll still get the notification whenever I upload so that you can come and watch the video. Well, I wanted to see how many people do have that. I know there's some people out there because sometimes I upload a video and before I even get a chance to share it, there's, a couple views on it. So I know there's people out there who do get notifications. I'm just kind of curious. I want to see, the amount of likes and comments we can get on a video that isn't public. It's a good way for me to know who the real subscribers are out there, the real MVPs. We're bringing that meme back in 2017 on this particular video. We're bringing back the real MVP, Kevin Durant clapping meme. It's happening right now. Anyways, the story I heard was, I actually put this on my Snapchat earlier today, before I recorded this, obviously. And what it was is, I took my aunt to the store, and she told me a story about some chick that works up at the store. I don't know the chick personally. I have met her and seen her and talked to her, but I don't know her personally. I honestly don't even know her name. But I heard sometime last year that she had, an abusive boyfriend and stuff. And, that comes and goes. It's not my place to speak on the matter or even get involved. But apparently sometime, I don't know when, maybe super recently, maybe it's been a few months, he was in the shower, and I guess she was going through his phone, trying to, shouldn't be all, sleuthy, trying to see if he's cheating on her, all that shit. Apparently she found something, so when he got out of the shower, she confronted him, and they got into a heated argument about it, and apparently things turned violent, and he's, started whooping her ass, and I don't mean that to sound funny, but he started beating the shit out of her, and apparently he brought a bat into the play, and he was hitting her with the vats. Okay, I made a joke, god damn it. He's vatsing her he got a headshot with the baseball bat. No, he beat her ass with the bat for, pretty much all night long or something. What I heard was that he was beating her ass in the bedroom with the bat. He'd go in the living room for a bit, and I guess, I don't know, do whatever, and then he'd come back in there and do it again, and it took place, all night long. And then at one point during all this, he ended up getting a bunch of different knives out and stabbed her multiple times with each knife, 4 or 5 times with different knives and shit. And then he told her, he was in her face about it, and he said something about, tonight's the night you die. So he's planning on killing her, and he cut her throat. But I guess he didn't cut her throat that deep, and she survived all this. He went back in the living room, I guess, and maybe fell asleep or did whatever he was doing in the living room. She managed to escape and go to the neighbor's house, called the cops, and they came and got him. When they came in the house, apparently he had all his knives out on, the floor, in front of him, and they're all, covered in blood and shit from using them. And the cops took him away. I don't know what the story is past that point, but she's good now, I guess. I mean, I don't know her entire life story or anything, but dude, that shit is fucking wild. This shit happened. She works at this diner, down the road from me. I don't know where she lives at exactly, but that shit, happened right down the road from where I fucking live, dude. You don't know where this shit's gonna take place at. You don't know somebody. You never know somebody truly. I mean, he's been an abusive boyfriend, so in this case, you can kind of assume it was gonna happen at some point. Maybe not to this extreme that it did, but that it would happen, something tragic would happen at some point. But the thing is, you never know, man. You meet these people online and shit, and they seem great, and everything's good, but you just never know. And another kind of a smaller branch-off story is my grandma's been with this guy for a while, and his family's pretty much our family, because they've been together 10 or 20 years now. And his niece, I think it was, met a guy online, and they finally, after talking for a while, she invited him over, and in the middle of the night, he fucking robbed them. I guess she had good TVs and game systems and electronics, so he took all that shit and he fucking killed them in the middle of the night. He killed all of them. He killed she had 2 daughters, I think, maybe a daughter and a son, and I don't know how he killed them. I kind of don't want to know, but he killed them by some means. I didn't know them personally. It is a heartbreaking story, but I didn't know them personally. So it doesn't, if it's not somebody that I know, I don't get emotional about it, but it still does suck. And then he also burned the house down after doing all that. But he got caught and everything. He's in jail, all that shit now, probably for life if I'm not mistaken. So, and that happened down the road from here too, within driving distance. I drive past where she lived every time I go to the store to go grocery shopping. So, it just, I wasn't planning on telling that second story, but it kind of related because she met that guy online, and the guy was the perfect guy. Everything was good about him. And so they actually met in person. He came over, I guess, for them to hook up and shit, and in the middle of the night, killed all of them, burned their house down, robbed them. So you be careful out there, people. I guess it's kind of it's 2 dark stories, but I just heard them today, I heard that one today, and I want to talk about it and kind of branch off into the other story. Anyways, guys, we're going to do the usual outro in case I do make this video public. So if you went on to enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you got the bell turned on for my videos, you get the notifications, give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new in case I make this public. I'm not used to doing the outro this way. Links to my social networks are in the description and in the outro. Later, guys. Pretty lies, look me in the face.
tell me that you love me, even if it's fake, 'cause I don't fucking care.